I am open. I am open. I am open to love. I am open. I am open. I am open to love. Open. I am open. I am open to love. Open. I am open. I am open to love. I am open. I am open. I am open to love. 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 Open, I am open, I am open to love. I am open to love, to love.
Good morning, Unity Palo Alto. Wasn't that a beautiful song? You know, sometimes these songs, excuse me. Sometimes these songs just lift us up, and sometimes I kind of keep thinking, you know, who sings that song? How can I find that? Margot, do you know who sings that song? Who wrote that song?
Me, I wrote it.
This whole service, the songs are what's your name again?
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart originals, also known as Margot Leduc. All of these songs are Margot Leduc's original songwriting, music writing, and recording. Yes. You can give that a big applause. Yeah. Well, good morning. I'm Reverend John Riley. I have the joy of serving as your senior minister, and I'd like to welcome you to our celebration service this Sunday. If you're new to Unity, what we want you to know is that Unity is a global spiritual movement, welcoming people from all backgrounds and all walks of life. We're welcoming and inclusive, and wherever you are on your spiritual journey, you're welcome here. And I'd like to thank you for being a part of this Sunday experience. Thank you to all of you who are here in the sanctuary. Thanks to all of you who are watching live on the live stream or watching during the week. And just know that wherever you are in this moment, you're in the right place at the right time right now. Because wherever you are, God is. Yes? We are so blessed to have with us Lisa Whitfield as our platform leader. Felix is in the booth running the show. Russell Norman is on piano. Polo Jones is on drums and our audio production engineer manager, and our soloist, Miss Margot Ledoux. So I'd like to invite you all to stand as Margot leads us in our opening songs.
All right, this is real easy, okay? We are the light. We're going to do that 4 times, then we're going to go into the second part 2 times. So let's clap our hands. We are the light. We are the light. That's right. We are the light. We are the light. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light. That's the whole thing now. Come on. We are the light. We can do this again and say joy, right? We are the light. We can do this 4 times. We are the light. Here we go. Joy. We are the joy we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. 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 We are the light. I messed up. We are the light. Yeah, we're gonna do that again because I'm the writer. We are the light. Woo! 2 more times. We are the light. That's right. We are. We are the light. Now we're gonna do joy again. Here we go. We are the joy we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the joy we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light. Yeah, we are. We are the light. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are the light. I can't hear you. We're going to sing that loud and proud. Ready? That's right. We're the light. Let's go back to we are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the light we seek. We are the change we need. We are the light we seek. Good job. You're hired. Excellent.
It's me. I'm on. Good morning, Unity Palo Alto. It's fantastic to see everybody braving the chilly weather. We're such weenies in California, right? Welcome to everybody watching online or through the week, even from cold places. We hope you have power so you can watch us. We love you. We love you, people in cold places. What was I supposed to talk about up here? Welcome to Unity Palo Alto Sunday service. As Reverend John said, we are a global spiritual movement. We are not just here at Unity Palo Alto, we are all over the world, and we are on a spiritual journey together with some guidance. If you're new to Unity, there's a welcome card in the pew in front of you, and you can find our 5 core principles which guide us on our spiritual journey. Our first principle is God is. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in our lives, God, the good omnipotence. Only one power, no second power. You don't have to call it God. You can call it the universe, the force, source, allness, love, whatever you call it. Just know our second principle says we are not separate from that. Our second principle is I am. God is the substance and intelligence innate in every person and in all creation. That allness, it really means all, right? And we're part of that. Our third principle is the law of mind action, which means thoughts and mind produce after their kind. We can affect our world with our thinking, with our expectations that we go into a situation with. When I first came to Unity, I had a little struggle with this principle. That might be you, or you might be more spiritually enlightened than me. But what I've come to understand is that this principle is not saying, hey, when you're angry, when you're sad, paper over that. We can't have that, right? It's not saying bad things aren't going to come. It's saying we are the light. We don't identify with those negative thoughts because we are spiritual beings, right? And what we want to do when we have those negative thoughts is say, hey, how do I want to show up in this situation? I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling sad. Who do I want to be? Who am I really? And that goes back to our first and second principles. If you're struggling with that, I highly recommend our fourth principle, which is meditation and affirmative prayer, because that's how we connect with the creative, constructive power of God to live in us, through us, and as us. And our fifth principle, the secret sauce of unity, is the daily practice. Repetition, people, it's the muscle memory, okay? When we practice these principles every day, that's how we can express more of the divine that we already are. And we might not be expressing it all the time, but if we practice, we get better at that. So if we take all these principles together, it helps us to live out our vision statement at Unity, and I would like to invite you to affirm that with me. Together, centered in God, we co-create a world that works for all. So it is.
I am light. I am light. I am light. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. I am light. I am light. I am light.
And now our reading from the Daily Word. Today's daily word, this is one of my favorite words in the English language, people. Look at it. Today's daily word is zeal. Yeah, I'm getting thumbs up from Casey and Francis. Woo, it's zealicious. I'm going to read the affirmation and invite you to affirm it with me. I bring my zeal and passion to life. Together, I bring my zeal and passion to life. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore wrote in his 94th year, I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do things that ought to be done by me. His example shows me that regardless of my age or station in life, zeal is a divine gift, a part of me, always mine to call upon. Through it, I feel enthusiastic and energetic about life. I express joy and excitement as I live, love, and share myself through service. I am purposeful, passionate, and positive. I live authentically and make a bold impression on the world. I share my talents and gifts with a spirit of generosity and service. I begin each day with eagerness and end it with gratitude, happy to share my zeal. This is from Psalm chapter 100, verse 2. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. So it is.
I will celebrate, sing unto the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song. I will celebrate, sing unto the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song with my heart rejoicing within, with my mind focused on Him, with my hands raised to the heavens. All I am, I will sing. I will celebrate, sing a new song, sing a new song. Oh yeah, I will celebrate, sing a new song, sing a new song to the Lord. 'Cause with my hands I will raise them up, with my heart I rejoice in His love. I will sing my heart to the Lord. I will sing a new song. I will celebrate, sing unto the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song. I will celebrate, sing unto the Lord, sing to the Lord a new song. That's right.
Welcome. Good morning, Unity. Now, in all honesty, that wasn't your song. Just because I said earlier that the whole service was that most of the. That's a really good. But you sing it so beautifully.
I did do something different.
You did. You did.
Kind of have to make it my own.
You took it and you brought it to a whole new, different experience of life. She Margotized it. Russell says. Good morning, Unity. It is so nice to see you here today on this beautiful, chilly Sunday morning. As Lisa said, it's so cold out here. Of course, she pulled out a picture just before the service of your brother's dog, a beautiful black lab. Named what? Olive. Oh, it was so. And Olive had been out running around in the snow in New York, and his muzzle had icicles dripping from him. So it's her muzzle, sorry. So it's so cold here in Northern California. I know when my son came up from college from Southern California for Thanksgiving and Christmas, he arrived in the holiday season there in shorts and a t-shirt and said, "Why is it so cold here?" How quickly we forget. Well, we are here to discover our power, yes? We've been on this journey for 3 weeks now. The first week we talked about this idea of discovering our power. Because so many of us are conditioned that our source is out there. Our source of good is somewhere out there. It's not accessible to us. It's somewhere distant from us. And you might call it God. Maybe God is source, but God is out there and we have to plead to God to beg for mercies. You might have that experience of it. Or you might think our source is our job or our friends to keep us happy. Or right, our source is somewhere out there. And what we're discovering is that our source is not out there. Spiritual power, our true power, is not acquired, it's not granted, it's not gifted. Our true spiritual power is discovered within us. You're not lacking power. We just need to uncover it. We need to discover it and then claim it. And that was our second week, claiming our power. Because this awareness moves from potential to actually power within us when we claim it. When we say, yes, this is who I am. I am light, I am love, I am joy, I am zeal, I am enthusiasm, I am peace, I am strength. When we claim that as an innate power, it becomes real for us. And that potential then becomes expression within us. Now, the next step is to live it. It's not enough just to know about it and to think about it, but we need to begin to put it into action in our life. We need to then express it in our life and allow it to move in and through us. So living our powers is like choosing alignment over reaction. There are a lot of things that we can react to in the world, yes? There's a lot of things on a daily basis when we wake up that there are things that we are going to react to. So living our power is choosing to pause and align ourselves before we respond. Living your power is choosing faith over a consciousness of lack and limitation. Choosing faith and understanding over our victimness. Now, spiritual power, the real power within us, comes alive when we begin to live it, when we begin to express it, and then it becomes embodied in our daily life. And as Lisa said at the beginning, it's the practice, people. Did I get that right? How was that impression? It's the practice, people. I don't think I have the accent quite right. It's the thank you for your confidence. It's the practice. It's the daily practice. It's putting into practice. It's making that conscious step. I'm going to live this in this moment because there's only this moment. Did you know that? Yes. Yeah. So practice it right now in this moment. Spiritual power becomes real when we begin to live it. It becomes part of us, and as we do it over and over again, it becomes embodied and anchored within us. Living your power is how the world changes, one consciousness at a time. Whose consciousness do you have control over? Yours. As much as I would like to think that I have some sort of influence over your consciousness, I really don't. Now, I've had some people, we've talked about this, I've talked about this before with different people. It's like, you've read that one book and all of a sudden that book changed your life, yes? You've done one practice and that practice changed your life, or you heard that one talk by Reverend John Riley, and of course, that talk changed your life. But the truth is, that talk did not change your life. You changed your life. The book, the spiritual practice did not change your life. You changed your life by practicing, by putting it into action within you. Because only you can change you. Only you have the power to believe in, accept, to practice, to put those activities and actions into practice. Living your power is how the world changes, one consciousness at a time. As we live into this consciousness that we begin to shine that light into the world, and we begin to model that for other people. And that consciousness, that activity it multiplies. It multiplies. Now, I think it's important to understand this idea of power as we move from insight to embodiment. I like the book that describes this very well, the book Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins. And he talks about the idea of how humanity, how we kind of get stuck in thinking the idea of power, but really applying this idea of force. And when he talks about force, he talks about the idea of manipulation, pressure, coercion, and effort. Anybody ever feel those in your lives before? Yes, and how did you like it when it happened? Not so much. So the idea here is that that's force being applied. Force pushes, force resists, force argues, force reacts, and force tries to control outcomes. Power, on the other hand, true power aligns. True power attracts. True power influences. True power radiates and flows naturally from truth. True power is where you want to be, you're more conscious of how you're living your life. So think about this. Where in your life, just think about it for a moment and allow those ideas to come. Where in your life are you using force over power? Where in your life are you trying to manipulate or control someone else? Now, there's a subtle difference between manipulation and influence, yes? We've had this discussion before, and someone asked me, what's the difference if I'm trying to influence somebody? Well, if my intention to influence somebody is to change their opinion, that's force. If my intention is to influence somebody by being the presence and power and being a role model and allowing them to go on their journey, then we're a positive influence for them. And to me, that feels more like power. So where in your life are you using force more than power? Because we do. So just notice that. Notice when you are connecting with that. Living your power is releasing forcing. Living your power is releasing those ideas of manipulation and pressure and coercion and effort. Releasing the ideas of resistance or pushing or trying to be right or trying to control outcomes. Living your power is simply that practice of non-resistance. And non-resistance doesn't mean we accept what's happening. It simply means I'm not going to allow what's happening to rule my life, to take over me, to bring me into my dark side. I'm not going to give my power over to whatever's happening. I'm just simply saying this is what is in this moment, as I'm experiencing it, as I'm seeing it, as I'm understanding it. And there's a greater truth in me seeking to be expressed. So living our power is releasing, forcing, and choosing the power within you. So what power is wanting to come out? Well, if you think about the idea of power as inner alignment, how does power as inner alignment show up? Well, it may show up as inner peace, as a sense of balance, as a sense of presence, non-resistance, as a sense of harmony. So where in your life do you want more inner alignment? What aspects of your life are you seeking more balance and harmony? And where can you intentionally put that focus to be that balance and harmony in those situations? Power in relationships. Power in relationships might be expressed as love, as compassion, as forgiveness, as kindness and connection, generosity. As we look into and experience that power in our relationships, where in your life do you want more compassion and forgiveness and kindness? Where in life do you want to experience more connection, more generosity? And as you find those places, the question is, how can you express more of that in those relationships? How can you be the one to claim that power of generosity and express it? That power of harmony and love, of kindness and compassion, that power of understanding and forgiveness. How can you express that more in your life? Power in living fully. Zeal. We heard about that one. Joy, fun, creativity, curiosity, openness, authenticity. All of these are aspects of expressing that power of living more fully. I want to talk about zeal for a moment because I love this quote that Lisa read from the Daily Word. Charles Fillmore said, in his 94th year, I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. Can you get a feeling for zeal? Now, the interesting thing about zeal that I think that came to me this morning as I'm listening and feeling this zeal, I think we tend to equate that with, or at least I did, I equated that with everything's happy and joyful. Anybody else have that experience? Yeah, everything's happy. We're zealful. Yoo-hoo. But I think there's a deeper meaning for zeal because it is one of our 12 powers. It is one of those innate abilities that happens. I think zeal is the energy and the passion that we put into things, period. We can put a lot of zeal into forcing someone else, yeah? We can put a lot of zeal into our trying to manipulate or trying to win over somebody. But we can also put our zeal and that power into the idea of expressing love and kindness and compassion, of being that presence. So zeal as an idea has a very deep meaning. And as we live into that zeal, what is it in your life? What areas of your life do you want to live more fully? What area of your life do you want to live with more zeal, with more energy? What areas of your life that you want to release that you're putting a lot of zeal and energy into? What do we need to step back from and say, you know what? I'm done with that habit. I'm done with that idea. I got to get off of that addiction, whatever that addiction is. We tend to be an addictive creature. We like patterns, and so we get used to things. So which part of those things, what in those lives do we want to let go of, and where do we want to live more fully into? And how about strength? This is a big word for me this year, and I said I wouldn't tell anybody, but my Whitestone word this year was strength. And then what happens is, did I say that last week? I don't remember. And then what happens is everything that's opposite of that comes to you so that you can practice strength. Have you noticed that? So when you choose your Whitestone word or you're carrying that word around, whatever that is that's trying to come forward in you, be aware of that. Oh, here's another opportunity for me to practice strength. So I changed it. Joyful strength. I know I'm trying to manipulate the universe and force some outcomes, but you know what? I'm going to try and see what happens. Instead of, what is it in your life? Where in your life do you want more inner alignment? Where in your life do you want to bring forward this sense of groundedness, faith, reliability, gratitude, healing, this inner strength, this strength in spirit? And one of the biggest phrases that I like to say is, it's not a forcing of something to happen, it's an allowing. So living your power is allowing that strength to flow. It's allowing that harmony. It's allowing that inner peace. It's allowing that clarity. It's allowing that authenticity, allowing you to find your authentic voice, to respond rather than to react. It's letting God be God in you. When you live from this place, and you begin to experience it, when you begin to experience a little more inner peace, when you begin to experience a little more kindness, you're being more kind and you're accepting kindness, when you are expressing joy and when you're accepting joy, all of those things begin to multiply within you. And when that happens, it multiplies in the world around you. This is the power that we have. Those things that we think about and give great attention to manifest in our life. That's what we know because it becomes the lens through which we see the world. So when we see the world through a lens of joy and appreciation, we're going to experience more joy and appreciation back. When we look at the world through the lens of authenticity and strength and spiritual voice, through kindness and harmony and compassion, we're going to experience more of that in our life. Force tries to change the world from the outside in. Power changes the world from the inside out. It is contagious. It spreads. So how can we live a little bit more from this experience of peace and joy, or from the experience of our inner power? Whatever that power is, whatever is seeking to emerge in you, that divine essence of God that is trying to come through here. I have 3 practices for us. First, the sacred pause. The sacred pause. Power always appears in the space between the stimulus and the response. When there is no space in between there, we are reacting. And we're almost always reacting from the power of force within us. When we have that sacred pause, we're taking a moment to take a breath, to acknowledge this is what's happening, this is what I heard, here's what I'm experiencing. I'm feeling all the feels, that's okay. But I'm giving myself the time to presence myself. So the sacred pause allows us to breathe and allows that power to emerge. Practice number 2, the sacred presence. In that space of stillness, in that space between the stimulus and our response to it, in that space, God is. In that space lies our ability and our power to draw upon that presence, to become that presence, and to draw upon whatever spiritual attribute that we want. For me and my white stone, it might be strength in the moment, or spiritual strength, or joyful strength. It might be peace. It might be clarity. It might be, what am I really believing or thinking here? In that space, we begin to presence and allow that power to flow. We're choosing that energy. The sacred presence is allowing that idea of let God be God in you, and allow that presence and that power and that whatever that word is for you to emerge within you. So what spiritual quality is seeking to express through you? The sacred pause. What spiritual quality, the presencing and presence, that energy in that moment. And then the sacred action. Putting that idea, that energy into your words, your thoughts, and your actions. I love this quote from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22. Be doers of the word, not merely hearers who deceive themselves. James just puts it right out there for you, doesn't he? Don't just listen to these things. Don't just think about, oh yeah, that's a great affirmation. I'm going to put it on my wall and read it. Put it into your life and live it. Don't be doers in the world. Allow that sacred presence to flow into you and through you as best you can. And practice. And practice. When you look at it and you see it, well, that's a good thing. I'm going to use that tomorrow. What do we have right now? The present moment. What do we only have? The present moment. If the idea is coming to you to use that power of forgiveness, let's say, tomorrow, it's time to do it right now. If the idea of expressing that idea of faith and authenticity and voice, I'm going to do that tomorrow. No, do it right now. Take out your notebook, write it down. Bring it to the present moment. Whatever is seeking to be expressed through you has an opportunity to be expressed as you in that moment. Be doers of the word, not just mere hearers who deceive themselves. Let's move to our affirmation, Felix. So today, our practice, we are going to live in that this week, I hope. We're going to take that sacred pause, we're going to take that sacred presencing, and then we're going to take that sacred action. Our affirmation today is, today I choose to live from my spiritual power of strength, peace, and presence. Today I let God be God in me. Would you affirm that with me together? Today I choose to live from my spiritual power of strength, peace, and presence. Today I let God be God in me. And so it is. The world doesn't need more spiritual practices. The world needs more people practicing spirituality. Let's take that into our time of meditation and affirmative prayer. I'm going to invite you to take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Just take a moment to, and maybe, move around a little bit. Get your shoulders going, get your hands going. Allow that energy, whatever energy that has been building up within you, to release itself. And as we breathe into this moment, feel the release in your body. Any thoughts that are floating around, like the clouds in the sky, we just simply bless them, acknowledge them. We allow them to float on their way without any attachment. And as they float by, we return to the breath. Sinking into this present moment. With each breath, feel the release. Not trying to force anything, simply being present. God is. I am present to that power and presence, substance and intelligence. I am present to the allness of life, to the energy of love, through divine wisdom, through inspiration. I am. In this sacred opening, in this sacred pause, we allow ourselves to be present to the allness of life. We tune in to that frequency of spirit, divine love. We listen to the still, small voice of wisdom. We breathe into the stillness of the silence. God is the allness of life, love, and wisdom, the harmonizing energy of spirit, the healing, prospering energy of spirit, the whispers of wisdom, the inspiration. Today, I choose to live from that spiritual power. Throughout this day, I take a pause, and in that sacred space, presence. I claim that presence, and I live that presence. Today, I let God be God in me. Feeling this energy of gratitude within us and this flow of love, we surround our prayer chest with this love, with this intention, with this energy. And if there's somebody who you hold in prayer, I invite you to bring their name into your heart and say their name out loud. For all of the names that we hold in our hearts and all of the names in our prayer requests, we affirm divine love is doing its perfect work in each situation. Divine intelligence, divine wisdom, divine guidance, and that each situation is guided and flowing in this energy of love. Together we share this energy with each other as we bless one another, affirming divine love in you. And together as a community, we send this energy out into the world. We bless all of humanity. We hold in our hearts all of those who are experiencing violence, all of those who are experiencing suffering from illness, from cold, all of us who are experiencing lack. And we affirm divine love, harmony, peace. We affirm the allness of life and the allness of substance, the sufficiency of the universe, serving every need and lifting up the whole of the consciousness. And in this experience of love, we give thanks. Thankful for this time together. Thankful for this loving presence, always present, always flowing, always radiating. Grateful for my ability to discover, claim, and live this spiritual truth. For that truth within us, we give thanks and we celebrate by singing the Alleluia. And with a nice, deep, cleansing breath, we return our attention to this time and this space and allow this energy that we have created here, this feeling of community and connection, to flow with us throughout this day. And as we move through this day, we let this light shine. Yes? As we move through this day, we let this light shine. Yes? Oh, zeal, I felt it. As we move through this day, we let this light shine with zeal and enthusiasm. Yes? And so it is. Unity Palo Alto is here for this spiritual community. Together, we inspire each other to transform our lives spiritually and to make a positive difference in the world. And we are here because of our generous donations, your generous donations to this wonderful spiritual center, allowing us to do what we do every Sunday and during the week. There's so many ways in which you can support Unity Palo Alto. If you'd like to make a donation here in the sanctuary, you can put a donation in the box in the front or the box in the back that says Love Offering. You can use the QR code. You can make a donation online. You can give of your time and your talent. But however you give with love. Give with that energy of spirit and love and enthusiasm and zeal. Because when you give that to life, the life multiplies that and gives that back to you. The affirmation that we say is on the screen, and I invite you to affirm it with me. Together, divine love from me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Put your hands together. We're gonna party. Nice.
I want to be lifted up. That's right. Here we go. Lift me up, lift me up. I want to be free. Yeah. Lift me up, lift me up. I want to be free. Oh, lift me up every day. Lift me up in every way. Lift me up, oh, lift me up
Margoizing. Let's give them another round of applause. That was awesome. I think we can remember those lyrics too, right? I think that's pretty learnable. Okay. Well, thank you for standing and being lifted up. And if you are able and you're not standing, please do stand, because this is the time of the service when we get to bless each other. So please stand if you're able, turn toward the center, warm up those hands. The blessing that we say is on the screen. Together, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, and I behold the light in you. Woo! That was pretty zealicious. All right, have a seat, peeps. February is a short month, and I mean, we're cramming a lot in, okay? You're gonna, blink and you're gonna miss it, all right? So listen up. First of all, starting with today, our very own lovely and talented June Riley is gonna be hosting our monthly, yes, we can clap for June, our monthly Bring Your Own Lunch Brunch activity. This is starting at 11:30. June will ring the bell when it's time to go. It'll either be out in the courtyard if it's sunny, or in the Learning Center if it's still chilly. If you've never been to this is a great way to just get to know other people. June has conversation starters and icebreakers, and so just join us at 11:30 after service for lunch brunch. Starting on Tuesdays, have you ever thought, this yoga stuff that I keep hearing about, I don't know about that. It sounds like I'm going to be twisted into a pretzel. I don't know. Okay, I did not know about this form of yoga. It's called Kundalini Yoga, and One Heart Yoga in Menlo Park is partnering with Unity, and they're going to bring it to us every Tuesday in our fireside room. So if you're kind of interested in learning about yoga a little bit, I think this is a really great way to enter it. It's really focused on breathing and postures and meditation, self-reflection. It's very Unity. And my understanding is Kat is here. Is Kat here? Kat is not here. Okay, Kat is not here. Maybe she will be here later out in the courtyard if you have questions about that. But it's going to be every Tuesday at 7 p.m. in our fireside room, and also on Zoom, and a suggested donation $10 to $25. So if you're interested in that, you can also find more about it on our website in case Kat's not here. It started. It's already started. So yes, starting this Tuesday. Next Sunday, Reverend John is going to be leading a community member orientation. So if you're new to Unity and you've been here a little bit and you think, yeah, you know what? This is my place. These are my people, and I really want to kind of dig in a little bit deeper, this community member orientation is for you. So that's going to be next Sunday from 11:30 to 12:30 in the Learning Center. Then the following Sunday, February 8th, from noon to 4 in our Yes Hall, we have LBS 110. Okay, I confess, it took me a little while. I Googled it. I'm like, what's LBS stand for? It says right there, people, life between 60 with an S. Hey, I didn't have enough coffee, all right? That's all I can tell you. So, LBS 110 is a rich, empowering workshop that will guide you to live as a woman of stature, carry yourself with grace, and cultivate your own presence. So it's focused on women between the ages of 60 and 110. You're all welcome. That's going to be in 2 weeks at noon in the Yes Hall. And you should probably register for that online. I'm sure it's going to be limited seating. Then, the following Saturday, on Valentine's Day, give yourself a little love and Valentine and come walking with the women's group. They're going to do a walk at Devil's Slide Trail, I think is in San Mateo. Anybody know? Patricia, are you leading this? Yeah. So, I'm thinking about doing that. Who likes a hike? Who doesn't like a hike? Okay. So if you would like to hike with the women's group, that is on Valentine's Day from noon to 4, and registration is required, so you should sign up online. That's all I got for now, but I mean, there's even more, okay? Don't forget, the Rev does a midweek uplift every Wednesday at 8:30 on Zoom. There's all kinds of things going on all the time, and you can find all of this and more on unitypaloalto.org/activities. And there's lots of ways to participate and feel the light, right, that we all are. Yes. Okay, flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Ta-da, flowers. The flowers are donated by Raman Singh in honor of Amma Karunamayi, who is a spiritual leader, a Hindu spiritual leader, who's actually going to be visiting Unity soon. So they are in honor of Amma. If you would like to make a donation to the bookstore to support our beautiful fresh flowers, there are some spots open in February, so do that. Visit the bookstore. You can pay for it in the bookstore at $75. Will cover our cost. So thank you to Raman for doing that. If you are new to Unity, or if you are back from a long absence, we would like to thank you for joining us, and we would like to do that by offering you a little gift. All you have to do is there's a Connect card in the pew in front of you. Please fill that out, take it to the bookstore, and we will give you a copy of the Daily Word or another Unity publication to honor your presence and your time with us, and welcome. Do we have prayer chaplains in the house? Prayer chaplains, would you please stand? We have Karen here today. Karen Friedman is here. If you are in need of some affirmative prayer, you can find Karen right where she is in the sanctuary after service. It might be a challenge you're experiencing. It could be something that you just want to celebrate with someone, and Karen will lovingly hold sacred space with you. So please find Karen where she is if you're wanting some affirmative prayer. Thank you, Karen, for serving us. Yeah. And now I invite you to stand for the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. Together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Love and blessings, everyone. Have a wonderful week.